Rick, expectations high again, target on your back?
Ken, you tell me on that one. Again, as I mentioned before, we're not going to get too caught up in the predictions. We're just going to get out there and play. It's pretty simple.
How do you combine being happy with last year but moving forward and building off that this year?
Well, I think we've celebrated quite enough from last season, and obviously we have the banner night. So we'll celebrate that last opening, and then we're just going to have to move on. But I think it'll take time. When we did it before a couple years ago, it took a little time. The outcome that night wasn't great, so I think we just have to learn from that.
You still have to allow yourself to enjoy that banner raising moment, though, right?
Definitely. Yeah, it's one of those that we will cherish, and the guys that were here, and hopefully some of the guys that come back, especially the former players, will have a chance to see it. And like I said, we'll celebrate for that 10 minutes or whatever it is, and then we're just going to move on and play.
Coach, you lose a lot of talent, obviously, in your senior class, and Shane, you bring in another freshman class. What do they bring to the table, and do you see them contributing like maybe your freshman last year did?
Again, we're not going to put too much expectations on the guys. They are freshmen. How quickly they get it will help us. But in the same token, we're not asking them to replace the guys that left last year. We're asking them to be the players that they were recruited here. And if they can do that, I like our chances.
How important is it to be patient with them?
That was the one thing I did hear a lot this summer, is have patience. And that was from a lot of coaches that have been in this certain situation. So that's what we've been trying to do here, with our limited practices, is be very patient. And the coaching staff is, again, we're kind of in uncharted waters, but it has been kind of fun to work with these guys.
How different? Sorry.
Senior goaltender with a national title on his resume. I mean, how big is that for a team coming back with so much, coming off of last year and having a college experience?
It's only good if we take it in the right direction and we work even harder. If Colin has the attitude like he has the past 3 years, is just to continually work harder, then it's great. So that's what Coach Cap has been preaching to him, and you know what? I guess we're going to find out here soon enough.
You guys have been one of the most consistent teams in hockey. I mean, last year you got further than ever, but what has made you guys so consistent? What gives you confidence that you can have another successful season?
Well, we'd like to think the message has always been the same. We don't try to keep things really simplistic, and just try to really focus on each day individually. It's a cliche, but that's how we do it here. And I'm gonna, it's Doc Wally, Bizdell, who works with us, and it's all about the process, and it really is for us.
How excited do you see this group on the ice on Sunday? I know you haven't had a lot of time to work with them this early in the season.
No, it's like I said, just do the limited practices. They have been a fun group. They've worked really hard. The freshmen came in very good shape, so that was a good sign. And now our veterans just have to match it.
You always say it's all about the process. So many coaches do, but where you guys were to win the national championship last year is not where you're going to be to start a season. Where do you guys need to start improving and getting better so that you can start building to where you were last year at the end of the year?
It's a fair question. I think the exhibition game will tell us a lot. I think we'll have to go from there after tape and then see some of the areas like face-offs. I thought that was an area that really needs to improve this year. It's going to be face-offs. Aaron Bogosian has been brought on board as a volunteer assistant. We're very lucky to have him. So he's already kind of thrown his 2 cents in there for that area. Some other areas, the last time I checked, we didn't finish first in offense or finish first in defense, so we have some work there, as well as especially teams. So it's more just trying to get everything well-rounded to be more consistent.
What do you expect?
A couple of your players use the term hybrid team as far as that coming from you. What is the mentality behind that, is being a hybrid team?
Well, the hybrid term just basically comes in when someone asks you, it's mainly recruits, and parents ask you, what type of team are you? I see that you're a defensive team. Well, you say, you know what, yeah, well, maybe we're a defensive team, but we also finished second in offense last season. So we don't want something to get, remissed, and we just feel that, yeah, we're going to take care of our D zone, but in the same token, we also want to play offense. We want to have fun here, and that's just part of hockey, and we just want to keep that going by playing good defense, which in turn leads to good offense, which makes you hybrid.
Mike on the show, Daniel said that you've been stressing that you guys aren't defending something, you're going after something, and that goal is another national championship. How realistic of a goal is that?
well, I better stop right now if I didn't think that we could do it. So every one of those guys that has that jersey on here for this team picture believes it, and the coaching staff believes it. So we're going to give it every possible go that we possibly can. But we just have to, and we've already talked about this earlier, we just have to focus on each individual practice to get better, and we'll focus on the games. We'll learn what we did from the games, and we'll move from there. But hey, that's always been our goal here since our staff was put together 4 years ago. We want to win national championships. Yeah, we were fortunate enough to win one. The wall in there it has a black mark there for a reason. We need number 2. So that's always been our goal.